That one ain't really got nothing in it. Look right over here. Some more in it. Probably enough for one. Here. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? That light be shining, boy. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm going to get through this reading kind of quickly. I can tell you out in the energy, it's a lot of optimism. I feel optimistic energy out there. I feel people not living in regret. Okay, so I'm feeling like there's no regrets. Here, put at the top on this. I'm feeling like people are absolutely. Can you have my gallon of water? I'm ready to move on to the next chapter. Okay, I feel like people are ready to move on to a new chapter in their life. Back up. Move your little thumb. You guys want to put your little thumb up there. I'm gonna make this Rubik's Cube straight fast. I feel like there's some energy that's been suppressed in a lot of you. A lot of you are being suppressed um, energetically for a long time, for whatever reason. Really, it's wickedness. Ultimately, people and energies with wicked intentions and trying to hold on to you. Okay, whether it's a lover, family, co-workers, whomever, they've been trying to suppress you for a very long time. Some of you out there, and this is not for everybody, but some of you may be very wealthy, and some people have been trying to control your wealth. Some of you may be destined for wealth, and some people are trying to keep you from getting there. Okay, some people want others to look at you in a negative light. Um, but I feel like some window or door has opened up. Some of you may call it a portal has opened up, and now you are ready to walk through the door to your next chapter. I feel like some of you are not afraid to leave things and people behind now. I feel like you've been holding on to, you've been allowing the crabs in the bucket to hold on to you. And now you feel like you're not about to do that no more. Okay. Heavy on ex lover. I just moved to judgment. Okay. Split on judgment. But I've already pulled two cards. Actually, they both fell at the same time. Oh, when I started this because I decided to go off of, you know, some of you also have not been trusting in yourself and your gifts. You are gifted and you have not been really relying on your gifts, okay, that you've been given. What I mean by gifts, of course, I'm not talking about material gifts. I'm talking about your spiritual gifts that you have. You haven't been relying on that. You've been feeling like you're not good enough, okay? Feeling like your gifts could be sort of a curse. That's why you're targeted, okay? So let's do it. The first one I got was, again, I only got two, so I got Nine of Cups came out first. And then secondly, I got Five of Cups. That's Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we're talking about cups here. Okay. Mm. First of all, I want to say, like, when it comes to cups, that is your ability to receive. Okay, that is your cup overflow, if it's kind of my mind. Okay, so your ability to hold or contain whatever may be coming, right? I feel like it has a lot to do with energy, right? So you're now open with the nine of cups. I feel like I have to say this. Okay, so first of all negative energy is returned back to sender. Okay. because I feel that draining energy. So we're going to return that back through the airways, return it back to center. Okay. But going further into what I'm saying is that Nine of Cups, I feel like you are now moving into fulfillment. Okay. Contentment. You're going to be content. Okay. And you have a lot of windows of opportunity to receive. You're going to be receiving a lot of good things. Okay. Especially when you can sit down. He's sitting down. He's relaxed. Okay. So I feel like you may have multiple streams of income, things just going your way. Okay. You're moving into that. And how we start in there is you're no longer living in regret. You're going to be moving away from that, or that's what it is. You are no longer regretting what has happened. You know that all things, or you're learning that all things have a purpose. Things happen for a reason. Okay. So you are no longer going to be feeling. You see that you even felt like you lost some things because some cups is and fell over. Okay, so you were regretting that you lost some things. You feeling like you took some L's, and even right here, these cups right here is kind of upside down, right? But more in so I feel like maybe getting into this energy of no regrets, you may have been going through something, some type of challenge. Okay, right now, where you're like, you know what? I'm no longer going to be tripping like that. It is what it is, right? No regrets. We're going to do this. So I feel like absolutely you're no longer living in regret. You're moving forward with your life. And you don't care if you got to do it alone or you doing it with your little crew. Whoever your crew is, might be your family, some of you, your husband, your men, your wife, okay, your children. You don't really care. You know, some of you single mothers, I did see the word single. Some of you single mothers, you're like, okay, let's do it. You're moving forward. Okay, no regrets. You're realizing who you are. That was absolutely a glitch. I see that. That is interesting. You're learning about time. I won't go into too deep in that because that was a message for me. But something about time, you're realizing some of you feel like, a lot of time has went by and um, you're always in a rush. You're always rushing for things, and you're realizing about the illusion of time. You're realizing that sometimes a lot of times when there's something going on in your life, sometimes you're supposed to be learning, not sometimes, all the time in this life while you're here on the planet. You're supposed to be learning something. So a lot of times you see that you could be burning out, doing this and doing that, and then you come to find out that that's not really what you're supposed to be doing, or you are overworking yourself. Okay, you're overworking yourself. The time that you're really overworking yourself is when you're not organized and when you're moving from a lower energy. If you're what I mean by that is that you're constantly worried about what you're thinking of, like whatever let's say if you're trying to do something financially. Okay, you want something, you got a bill to pay, or you want something to work for you financially. You may notice that if you're constantly worried about the finances, it's harder for it to flow through versus when you just let it go and it just flows right on in. It's much easier. Hmm. All right. So you obviously been betrayed somehow, or you've been feeling like you've been betrayed, or the whatever you've been in regret about that you no longer regret, you're letting it go. You see, it serves that hold on to that pain serves no purpose in your life. It serves no purpose in your life. You just fill out too. And you about to get you some rest. You're not about to be up thinking about this, worried about this all night. You done with all of that. You done with them sleepless nights. You done being in mental entrapment about it. You like letting it go. It's time to let it go. Okay? And this is what's going to get you fulfilled. This is what's bringing this is not being in regret, letting go of the pain, and not overthinking about it. Okay? When it's time to go to bed, go to bed. Okay? Ain't no reason to be worried about it. What you worried about it for? Either she gonna be with you or she not. Either he gonna be with you or he not. Either it's gonna work or it ain't. It's gonna get paid or it's not. I mean, really, would you go be up all night for worry for? You missing out on all your days. That's what the enemy does, though. The enemy is here to steal, kill, and destroy. They say, okay, and that's exactly what the enemy does. That's how you know who your enemies are. Is whoever is the one that's trying to steal your joy, keep you worried, keep you upset, try to keep you in the traps. Them are your enemies. That's your enemy, whoever that is. Whether it doesn't matter who they are, they could be sitting there trying to remind you about stuff. I remember back in the days, it'd be something going on. Somebody else was a culprit of it. I took the blame, and they used to always bring it up. Like, do you remember when such and such happened? Like, you talking about something from 10 years ago? Do you remember when such and such happened? What happened with that? You remember that? I mean, literally, something that might have been 10, 15 years ago when I was a kid. They would keep bringing, like, oh, you know your enemies are. Like, literally. Crazy. Okay? You're using your intuition now. You're moving into using your intuition about, you see, this water got to do a lot with emotions. Look, he got that cup. Okay, like I said, what I said cups is, we got cups and swords. Okay? So I said cups is your ability to receive, right? Because you can't receive. How you gonna hold something if you don't have a cup to put it in, right? How you gonna receive it without the cup? So it's like it has to do a lot. Not saying this is what they say, but I'm being real about it. Like intuitively, your cup is your ability to receive. How are you gonna be able to receive something if you don't have a cup to receive, right? So, anyways, I feel like you understanding that it's time to deal with your emotions. Okay. Okay. You're using your intuitions, and it's time to be in touch with your emotions, figure out and reflect. Water also reflection on what you're feeling and why, understand why you are feeling this way. Okay. I bet you if you sit there and look at what you feel and think about it and realize it, you're going to pay attention and understand that a lot of it is irrelevant. You're going to realize that a lot of what's going on and what you're feeling and them trying to manipulate your mind and your energy is just that manipulation of your mind, trying to manipulate your mind and your energy. Because it's nothing. It's all to do about nothing. It's nothing. All or nothing. It's either all or nothing. And it's nothing. It has nothing to do. I'm noticing something really big, y'all. It's big right now. And I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let it happen. But something's going on major. It's real major in the energy, and y'all want to catch on to this. You want to work on yourself. Yes. You want to catch on to this, and you absolutely want to work on yourself. You want to right now, this is the time to forget about all the nonsense. You really truly do, because it's something major happening in the spiritual. I feel it. And you want to work on yourself. hmm This is like revelation energy, like like for real. Like we there. You know, people say that type of stuff. First of all, revelations means to reveal. So some things is gonna be revealed. The truth is what's gonna be revealed. The truth, because that's what matters, is the truth. You know, People gonna talk about you. That's what they do. People gonna say all kind of stuff. People going all kinds of things people will say about you, make up all kinds of stories about you. It does not matter. Oh, they cannot do nothing for your soul. It don't matter. Do what you have to do. You understand? You might have been out there selling drugs on the block for a long time. And now you changing your ways. They're like, look at him. He used to be making X, Y, and Z, all these thousands. Now look at him. But you don't feel like you're selling your soul. You ain't harming nobody else. You're not doing nothing bad to nobody else. That's okay. That's okay. Do what's right. You don't have to. You don't have to do things just because somebody else is going to say something about you. Do what you feel is right. Who cares what somebody else think about you? Do what you got to do. You might be with somebody. You might be, this is a big one. I don't know, it just came to say, I'm not worried about no relationships, by the way, but I just want to say, you might be with someone and you are not in love with that person. Straight up. You don't love her. He don't love you, whatever. But your heart is somewhere else. And you know that if you leave that person, everybody gonna talk about you. Why would you sit there and stay somewhere where you feel like you in emotional, spiritual bondage? I don't know. Someone just told me to say that. Again, it has nothing to do with me. I just felt that. I need to tell y'all that. Why would you be somewhere where you don't want to be? I don't care how many kids you got. All right, let's keep this moving. Nigga, you can have 13 kids with a person. Like, if you're not happy, you think you got time to waste like that? In this thing called life, this experience, you really got that type of time to waste to be with somebody you don't want to be with for a gang of years just because everybody think that it's cool that y'all together. You got your mind. I tell you that. I ain't got time. I ain't got that type of time to play. Okay, I'm trying to see some things, experience some things. And that's what I'm not going to do is waste that type of time. Okay? All right. So that's why this is the energy of what I was just saying right now. Okay? So I'm feeling off back. Like I'm saying, you're not going to be fulfilled if you don't give up. If you don't give up and move forward in your life, you will not be feeling this. There will not be any of this. There will not be any fulfillment. Okay? And you're figuring that out. You're using your intuition. Okay, that you won't be experiencing any type of happiness if you don't get it together. All right, you figure that out. Like, okay, if I'm responsible for my happiness, I don't care what's going on. I don't care what it looks like. Okay, it ain't coming if I don't do it. All right, I'm only gonna pull one more. So I mean, for real, like I said, that ain't got nothing to do with me though. I just felt that, and I have to get comfortable myself with, you know, what I have to let it flow through me because we all go through things, and I don't want nobody. If you know who I am, even though I got my face covered. If I don't want you thinking that that's about me because it's not. I'm cool. I just feel like for real, whoever that's for, you better do something. All right. All right. So justice in the reverse. Okay. So I feel like what do I see? There's some unfair dealings. Okay. Okay, you getting your intuition. If somebody is trying to do something unjustly, some things don't feel fair. Hmm. somebody, I had to really pick up on this. So it has to do with your intuition. And they don't want you, whoever they are, they don't want you to be fulfilled. Okay. If you don't make a certain decision, you, you're not going to be fulfilled. And it's not going to be fair. It's not going to be fair. If you don't get it together. Somebody did do something foul. It's an injustice was done. Some foul happened already. Something already happened that was unjust. They did something foul. To take away your happiness. Somebody made plans for you. Mm. Somebody had been planning some things. But if you don't take control, you ain't gonna be happy. That's where it's at. It's a little bit more. I'm trying to catch it. If you don't take control, you're not gonna be happy. Because there's some unjust things have happened. They've done some unjust things already. And they have been trying to get away with it in your life. You don't feel like it's fair though. Somebody's not going to end up with somebody they want to be with and they don't feel like it's fair. I feel that too. Somebody made a decision. Some things have been done where somebody's not going to be fulfilled with the person they feel like they're supposed to be with. And they don't feel like that's fair. The immature older woman. There's an immature older woman. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Somebody's being immature.
Well, I'm the one. You're the one. What's the others?
Something dark.
1 and 2 and 3.
Okay, so I kind of want to leave it there. Let me see. Can you give me some type of clarity or something? Give me clarity on the justice in reverse. I feel like using your intuition though about why y'all not happy. Because I feel like some of y'all aren't. Some people already have been unhappy. And it's because some injustice was done by an older woman. That's for some. But if you don't pull it together, this justice though, it's got me a little puzzled. Hold on. I'm trying not to pull my own energy at all. But it's justice in reverse. Let me look at it a little deeper. That's not gonna be for everybody. Something about a throne. That's not for everybody. After the shoe. I immediately looked at that shoe and it gave me like Cinderella vibes. Somebody's not who they supposed to be with. You know, like the glass slipper with Cinderella. Somebody is not with the right person. They're not with who they're supposed to be with. And it's unjust. And not happy about that. So some of y'all are with somebody. Some of y'all may have been hooked up with somebody, or somebody was like the enemy put somebody in your place, in your path, and you were all the things that you liked, but they're not necessarily the right person. It's like, okay, I have to say this. So it keeps saying it. I keep seeing this even on my page, like a page with my face on. I've been getting back on my Instagram. And the last thing I posted, I ain't posted in almost a year, but the last thing I posted was everything that glitters ain't gold. And I've been seeing it. That's like been a theme all week. Like everything that glitters isn't gold. So I've been thinking to myself, like, well, what am I trying to do that's shining and it ain't gold? Like, cause I ain't into much. So what is it that I'm doing that's not gold? And come to find out, that probably ain't. Sorry, y'all. That probably ain't even for me. Cut 'em up a little bit more. That's probably not even because it's like right there. Oh, hold on. I got you. Let's see the cards. But that's probably not even for me. So for somebody out there, something was shining. It was shining bright. It looked good, and it's not what you think. It hasn't been what you thought. Everything that glitters isn't gold. You're going to have to make that decision. I don't even know who that's for. I really don't. I want you to know. If you know who I am in any way, I do not know who that is for because I'm trying to mind my own business. So I do not know who that is for. Whoever, it's something, it could be a person. It could be, I see family stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it could be relationship. It could be the wrong male, the wrong female. I don't know. I was going to get a little funny, but I ain't going to say that because that don't even sound right. But yeah, it could even be. I don't. I want to say. I'm gonna just say it. It could even be work, but I really don't think that it's for work. But it could be the job, you know. But I really don't want to say that. But it could be. Somebody has been trying to. But whatever it is, don't forget what we started with. We started with what? Ultimate fulfillment. Okay. Not ultimate fulfillment, but I mean that's you're almost there. The Nine of Cups. You got a lot of opportunities. You got a lot going on. So even though, poor thing, I felt that. Oh, that made me feel emotional. I feel somebody's not in regret. They feel like they lost something, but oh, I feel it. It almost made me cry. I felt that emotion. Somebody is hurt about something. Somebody's hurt about something, but you gotta let that pain go. Don't overthink it. Okay, use your intuition. You starting to use your intuition and think and reflect on what's happened. Why you're not happy? Because it wasn't injustice done. Okay, something's not fair. You feel like something's not fair.
What's up, baby? Why is it
Okay,
cracking?
because she wasn't being mature.
Oh, this one's.
Let me just say it. Somebody lost the opportunity or missed out on the opportunity in love and true love. I feel it because I just felt that in my heart. I felt that inside me. Like, oh, it's sad. That's got somebody bothered. Poor thing. You'll be all right. Don't hate the person. It's not their fault. Somebody also angry. Don't hate them. Don't hate them. Don't hate them. I'm gonna give you some oracle cards real quick. I'm gonna leave it there. I can go do some things. I felt that though. Wow. I never looked at the inside of this box like this. But it says, Earth Mother, I worship thee, for thy body is my temple, my religion reclaimed. Um, somebody, it is, they tried. Things is being restored. Okay. These are like, these are oracle cards. These are some of my faves. Because they are like kind of deeper. Both of my decks of oracle cards are actually deep. I want to buy some more cards. I want the the Mexican tarot cards. I really do because they get to the point like the drunkard. They got some different ones. I remember I was going through something and the Mexican tarot card came right in my feet while in the midst of something. It was so ironic. I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? It was cool. So, all right, let's see what we got going on here for y'all. Let it go though. It's gonna be all right. So some of y'all, you never know. Somebody might be feeling that way about you. You know, you might be feeling that way about somebody else. They might be feeling that way about you. Somebody else you know might be feeling something. What's this? The prayer and thunder. It's too many. I'm gonna do this one more time. Hopefully, let's do that one more time. It was the prayer card though, and it came out in reverse. Even though you might not be praying enough, you know you should be praying, but these ones are kind of cool though. You will though. I kind of want to since 31. That was in 20. Some of y'all been going through something since 2018, 2019. Some of y'all been going through something since 2016. You ain't been really talking about it. The sight of an owl. Okay. I'm going to pull out two more and then I'll read them. So the first one is you can see through something. Accept your gifts and you are sacred. Those are the next two. And we're going to stop there. So accept your gifts came out in reverse. I don't really take oracle cards really reversed. But when I do see it reversed, I kind of think that you need to really like you may know something about this, but you need to pay attention to it. That's how I feel when they come out reversed because they're oracle cards. So you're supposed to do something about it. Okay. So you might either you don't know that you have gifts. And that might be the issue that you don't even know that you have gifts. So how are you going to accept something you don't even know you got? So you need to maybe realize that you have some gifts. Okay. But then you're going to accept it. Okay. And then you got you are sacred. Okay. So I'm going to read what they say. So here goes sight of an owl. Accept your gifts. And you are sacred. All right. Let's see. All right. Number 2, accept your gifts. Your unique gifts are what make you who you are, and they are the most natural path to finding your purpose. For some, gifts may come in the form of a green thumb or an innate ability to heal animals. For others, their gifts might be compassion, strong intuition, and a naturally open heart. Gifts are as varied as the billions of people who live on this earth, and no two gifts are exactly the same. It is common to receive this card when you are doubting yourself and your natural talents. A part of us always knows what we're good at. We receive little moments of clarity when doing something that sparks curiosity, joy, familiarity, and excitement. Accepting your natural gift is like the sun rising on a new day. It brings light and clarity after a period of darkness or a sense of feeling lost. Using your gift will feel natural as though you can't imagine how life would be without it. Doubting your gifts drain your power. If you are feeling unmotivated, lacking energy, or confused, it is likely because you must learn to trust in yourself again. Believe in your ability to know what feels right in your soul. Accept your gifts. They will bring light to the path of confidence, joy, and fulfillment. Okay? Accept your gifts affirmation. Affirmation can help you create new perspectives and positive, healthy thoughts about yourself. Look in the mirror as you say these words. Place your right hand on the surface of the mirror and your left hand on your forehead to stream energy from your reflection to yourself as you say the affirmations out loud. Okay? I usually don't read this part, by the way. Repeat them once in the morning and then again before bed. I am on purpose for a purpose on my sacred journey here on earth. I hold all the tools I need to walk my path. I look within to find answers to my questions because all that I need to know is within me. I am capable, worthy, and deserving of acknowledgement that I am sacred, gifted, and magical. All right, so that is accepting your gifts. All right. I don't really read that second part for some reason. The part like will tell you, it might tell you light a candle and all that. I don't do. No, I'm not about to do none of that. That's that's what I'm about to do all of that stuff. All right. Anyways, number 28 is the sight of an owl. I went straight to it, y'all. I didn't even. If you can see how I moved the book, right? Ooh, that's spooky. You saw that pamphlet? It went right to it. Okay. Anyways, owl has spotted something heading your way and warns you to pay attention to the subtler, finer details. With night vision far superior to that of humans and many other creatures, the owl's sharp eyes are legendary. Her ability to turn her head nearly full circle will help you see beyond what is immediately in front of you. An important decision is on the horizon. While it might not look like much when it arrives, it will have a significant impact on your life. The benign appointments on your calendar may be much more important to your future than you might have realized. Your full awareness is required now, and you must watch carefully like a bird of prey and decide what is the right path for you when the time comes. You will be challenged to make difficult decisions. Keep in mind the bigger picture. Will this choice support who you want to be and the goals you have? Do not worry if you must release one goal in favor of another. Better opportunities will replace any that have been lost. Okay, and it's another affirmation, the release affirmation. We are beings who love our comfort zones, and this card is the much needed nudge to step out of yours and allow what is coming to arrive. Recite this affirmation for the next 7 days. I release myself from all expectations. I release myself from the need to control. I release myself from fighting redirection. I release myself from fear of the unknown. I release myself to all that is, knowing all is as it should be. Okay, that's the side of the owl. Okay, and the last one is you are sacred, and I'm gonna end it here. I have to get it here. You are sacred is number 44, just in case any of you are concerned. You are protected. Your mind, body, and soul are the perfect trifecta, the only things that are truly in your control and possession in this life. Okay? I'm going to say it again. Your mind, body, and soul are the perfect trifecta, the only things that are truly in your control and possession in this life. All three became your responsibility the moment you were born into this world. Earth Mother has trusted you to honor and nourish your physical being, to learn new things and expand your mind, and to journey inward to connect with your wise and curious soul. It is time to acknowledge and embrace your personal power. You are your most sacred tool. Your mind, body, and soul are the ultimate sacred spaces. Know that your self worth is not something that has to be earned. It is yours by right. Simply because you exist, you are worthy. There is no need to prove your value, and no one can take away your sacredness. You do not need anything or anyone to step into your greatness. Your ability to transform yourself and your life is already present within you. Shine your light, speak your truth, and show the world how strong you truly are. Okay, so this says honoring the self ritual. Okay, this is what they say. This is when I'd be like, I'm not doing this. Okay, ingredients: a body of water and white flowers. Honoring the water is honoring the self. Be still with the powers that live within. Sit beside a body of water, a river, lake, ocean, pond, or even a shower bath. Meditate on the sacred connection between you and the water. When you are ready, walk into the water and offer her white flowers. All right. And that is it. I hope that by the time you see this, whoever sees it, that it helps you. Okay. Yeah, the last three cards about the that immature older woman that's trying to cause you the injustice. Okay. It goes multiple ways with that one. She's trying to cause an injustice in your life. Um, she doesn't want you happy, or she. I said I noticed that shoe. So if somebody's not with who what they're supposed to be with, I really feel like that's what it is. Somebody's not with who they're supposed to be with, and it's because some immature woman. That's unfortunate. Mm. Well, we're gonna leave it there. I hope that this helps you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.